Good morning. Well, this is the week that you preach your sermon. But first, let me remind you of some assignment work. We have chapters 3, 4, and 5 of The Hard Words of Jesus by Mathewson. And then we have a delightful video by Piper on the Gospel of Luke, chapters 1 and 2. Good words, a good example for us to see the value of an overview that may inspire you as you preach your sermon this week or in the future. As you preach your sermon, I want to call to mind some of the things that are mentioned, but to remind you, 25 to 30 minutes is the length. Be certain that I have access, whether you use YouTube, Vimeo, or something else, just be certain that I can have access, which usually means it has to be public access. Now, as soon as I watch it and next week your peers watch it, you can remove that, but that's how that needs to happen. You have a variety of choices in presenting your sermon, whether you use a manuscript, an outline, a detailed outline, or you use no notes. That's all within your personal decision making. The video is to have a full body view, so what I'm giving to you week by week doesn't count because all you see is my upper body. So you don't see anything else. So it's to be a full body. Be certain that the audio is good. If I can't hear your sermon on your video, you'll have to do it again. So you want to experiment a little bit before you are ready to roll on that. I want to encourage you to go to student resources on the left-hand side of Blackboard and go to student resources, and then when you click on that, if you go down a ways, you will see the course rubrics. That will give you the rubric that I used on your outline, on your manuscript, as well as on your sermon. Some of you are interested in that, so I encourage you to do that. Then the discussion board is quite an interesting discussion board because it is saying what made Piper's sermon effective, what beyond being John Piper. There are some extended questions in the Blackboard announcement, and so I'm going to refer those to you. But to think through carefully what is gained by him preaching it as a unit and what would be lost if he preached it in a number of sermons. So to think through that, these chapters are oftentimes preached with John the Baptist, the angel appearing to Mary, the angel appearing to the shepherds, so forth. I see this kind of preaching as a very articulate kind of picture to help our congregants get an overview and maybe opening the door for a pastor to come back and then take those separate segments one at a time and develop them further. Well, you have a great week. God bless you. Always feel free to get in touch with me. I look forward to reading your manuscripts today and tomorrow.